is too high. I assure you that when we came on board, we saw that there's already an infrastructural deficit, and to cap it all, because even the existing one are already deteriorating. In our budget, which you know that we are preparing budget for the first time in 2020, the budget of 2019 was an inherited one. We tried to lay emphasis most on the capital project, particularly with the emphasis of road rehabilitation, road reconstruction, and road construction where they need be. But you know, we do little or nothing if there is no financial backup. I want to assure you that we're in the month of July. We're only able to get allocation above our salary with only twice this year. Being that as me, we try as much as possible within our budgetary provision to make sure that we're able to rehabilitate some road. As you are all aware, the construction or rehabilitation of Angwan TV Akans Road is ongoing and it's at 80% completion. We've recently awarded the contract for the rehabilitation of Angonga de Merenge Road. We've awarded the contract on the popular Wall Street in Canada. We've enshrined in our budget the rehabilitation of AA1 or construction of AA1 road and Angonga de extension. We've equally awarded road because we cannot lay emphasis only in the urban centers. We've awarded the grading of a rural area road or feeder road in Zogotu Kulo Road, Duda Road to Mission Borfield. The only impediment we're having now as it is, the only road that is more worrisome and more disturbing, which is the major road that link Kuje, Gwagwalada and the city center, happen to be the road for MFCT. By extension, in our constitution, that's what we call residual list and concurrent list. There are some infrastructure that are exclusive of the federal government, where some are of the state and some are of the local government or the area council in the case of MCT. The major road, which is now in a solid state, happen to be MFCT road. We've made concerted efforts to reach the office of the minister and let them be informed of the probable condition of the road, which is becoming an eyesore, which is affecting the movement of people within Kuje. They gave us their way since the beginning of this year, but not has been done yet. We did not stop there. We have to see how we can collaborate with other sister agencies. About 2 years ago, we were in FEMA and we discussed with the DG on how they can come to our aid so that Kuje does not cut off from other cities or other satellite towns. They agreed to come to our aid, but that has not come to bear. But being that is me, because the road is here in Kuje Area Council, we are able to amend our budget to be able to accommodate that road. We are hoping and praying that since the economic is about picking up after this serious pandemic will lead to total lockdown of the country, as soon as the resources are available, either way, what I mean is that either from the MFCT or from FEMA or from the Kuje Area Council, I assure you that that route will be fixed so that people can go about doing their normal activities. In quarters, there's a major road. When FCT was intervened through STD, there were 2 streets that were left behind. When we came on board, we saw that place become an eyesore, and it has even made people not to ply the street again, and the households who are there are not finding it easy to access their houses. We realized that STDD has awarded a contract sometimes last year in Glory and Press Road, but already it has been overtaken by event because ecological fund has intervened and have reconstructed the road. We have applied to the MFCC administration to change the face of the work and rewarded to districts that have been left behind. That process is on the top gear, is almost 90% for them to change it from Glory and Praise to these two streets so that the street can be fixed again. That and a lot more. We are hoping and praying that it come to bear within the life of our administration so that we'll be able to continue to deliver democracy. Not only the road construction. As I'm talking to you, of awarded contract for the rural electrification of Duda. That of Gundun area has been completed 100% now. They are already enjoying light. We have fixed Gomo Road and we intend to do much more, to be modest. It's quite unfortunate that every city has settled down ought to be planned. And when the plan is made, the construction of infrastructure ought to be made according to plan. That place in the first place ought not to be a connection center for those people. But unfortunately, that is why we are collecting our bill for now. Last month, we attempted to see how we evacuate like a routine one I would normally do before when there's a building. But we had shortage of fund. But I assure you, immediately after Salah, we were rubbing minds with the environmental department and the satellite development agency to see that waste bin from the master plan has this permanent dumping site. How we can evacuate bin from various houses to the dumping center streets instead of having collection center where already there are inhabitants who are already staying there. But like you said, it lead to a pandemic or epidemic within the environment. God forbid. We're not praying for any outbreak of diseases. But I assure you, we'll collect the bin there very soon, like we do as usual. While we are planning to make sure that we are able to get a permanent dump site, which has been discovered. But it's not entirely the duty of the area council to do that. It's the Satellite Development Agency that has that responsibility to be able to secure the place, provide access road, so that dumping refuse within the stadium site and the rest of them become the thing of the past. That situation is on the top gear, and we hope that very soon that place will cease to exist as the dumping site by special case of water. So we appeal to the residents of that area to exert little patience, and by special case will surmount it and it will be